Hi, I'm Simone from Formafantasma.
I'm Andrea.
Tamar at Design Academy in Eindhoven. Can you just explain us what is going on this year at Design Academy? It's very different than usual.
Yeah. Sure, well, we are actually not in Eindhoven, but via Pietro Crespi in Milan's recently named Nolo district. And what we were interested in for the Design Academy show this year, instead of going to a white cube, a totally blank space, and recreating an impression of design as seen from the Netherlands in Milan, but almost like a UFO arriving in Salone with no connection.
So Tamar, actually, how was the interaction with all the neighbor and the shop that you are collaborating with?
I have to say, in every place, it was quite different. So I think, for example, in this market, the people of the market have been amazing hosts to us. So what was quite interesting was actually to come here and also to be able to reveal a tiny bit of the history of the market that now is less accessible. And I think, well, in terms of being hosted, I think people were incredibly generous with us. So the work is called Monade Capsule by a French designer named Alice Letton. And her project is kind of interesting because it has kind of like a variety of purposes. One of them is just to make a kind of place that people can escape as a refuge away from, you know, the crowded city. And I think the other idea is really about the individual's right to claim a space.
But it's of course what design is doing all the time, right? To think about opportunities that aren't there before and to integrate them in the texture of society, which I think is what this exhibition is all about, isn't it?
Definitely.
It's a brilliant work, I love it. It's lovely to see that work in here because it's really about, you know, finding intimacy into an environment which otherwise would be hostile, which is, you know, it's a topic which is very important in this moment in time, I think, to think about different way of living or integrating, you know, new opportunities also where usually we don't see them. So we are basically in another location of this year's show of Design Academy in Eindhoven. We're actually in a nightclub. And we are here with Theophile, who was actually one of my students, who did this incredible object, which is also a very interesting work. Can you tell us more about it?
So this is basically producing money. So this is producing a digital currency, like Bitcoin for the most famous one. This is a cooling system shaped as a super abstract object. They contain microchips. They contain 14 microchips, which are plugged on inside the petals, and it's take all the power, all the heat from the system, and through the flow of air, taking out the heat. So it cools down the system. It's just a big fun.
Incredible. You basically are exhibiting a ferramenta. So can you tell us a bit more about, for instance, the console here or the shelving system on the back? What was your idea when you started designing this?
Well, at first I wanted to create some kind of system that would enable people to use all types of resources, especially locally available.